Welcome in, everybody. Today I'm going to be talking about how Michigan State is going away. They're going away, folks. Pack your shit. They're going away. Quote of George Carlin, one of my favorite comedians. But is Tuck coming? No. I don't think he ever came, but he is staying here at the program because you guys paid him $9.5 million per year. Peyton Thorne, their quarterback, who I thought would be one of the 3 or 4 best quarterbacks in the Big Ten, decided, I got to get out of here. And then his top target, Keon Coleman, also decided the same thing. They entered the transfer portal, and then later on, their best cornerback as well, Charles Brantley, left. Wow, are the skies falling in Lansing, East Lansing, excuse me. I'm sorry. They all made fun of how much Harbaugh was making when he was hired in, $7 million or something. They're paying this guy 9.5. And I don't even think Harbaugh has renegotiated his contract since he took that pay cut in 2020. So, boy, have the mighty fallen. Dantonio was great for you guys. He really was. In a time when Michigan really sucked. It was the dark age of Michigan football history. It was a good run for Dantonio. You were able to get some Michigan talent, some top Michigan talent at that point under Dantonio. And now, I don't even know if you can beat Central Michigan. Can you beat Central Michigan? What is Michigan State's record going to be without these 3 key players? You don't have K9 anymore. He was gone. He's the one that beat Michigan. The one that beat Michigan. And I just don't see it. I think maybe 3-9 is possible. What'd you go last year? 5-7? I know you didn't make a bowl. I'm sorry to lay it on, but you guys kept ribbing Michigan fans for all them years, almost a decade, and for good reason. You beat us the majority of the time, but now the order has been reset. There is a new order here, and Michigan is on top. 2 Big Ten titles in a row, and can Michigan State make a 3-9 record? Like I said, Central Michigan's going to be tough. Richmond, I think they'll beat them. I think. And then I think Maryland is a possible win in the Big Ten for them. But you're not beating Washington. Sorry. It's not going to happen. At Iowa, at Rutgers even, losses in my opinion. Michigan, of course, loss. At Minnesota, Nebraska at home, loss. At Ohio State, at Indiana, Penn State, loss. So I'm happy about this because you're my in-state rival, Michigan fans, and the Michigan State program has been taking away some talent from Michigan for the last few years, and I don't think that's going to happen here for a while. In fact, the Maze Madman said some people think that Keon Coleman and Peyton Thorne could go to Michigan, or one of them players. I think Keon Coleman, he said, could end up winding up at Michigan, which would be just salt in the wound, wouldn't it? I don't think that's going to happen. I think we have what we need here already at the University of Michigan. Riding high off the 9 players that were drafted in the NFL. Harbaugh's 53rd player was drafted in the NFL draft last weekend. So it's 2 different areas. And, I don't like to call them little brother. I just want them to be irrelevant. I don't want them to even be in the family. They don't deserve to be. They're like Cincinnati to Ohio State. They don't even deserve to be in the conference. Bring in Notre Dame. Get rid of Michigan State. That's how I feel. They're just a thorn in our side all the time, especially, like I said, that 10-year stretch. And they thought they were something. You are what you are now. And Mel Tucker had, what, 2 good wins? Also, like John D'Adamo said tonight. 2 good wins defined Tucker's big contract that he got. And you guys were all making fun of Michigan and Harbaugh for paying not just Michigan State fans, but Ohio State fans and other fans were saying that you paid Harbaugh way too much. And then he took that pay cut. That's when he started winning big. So, maybe not pay a coach that says he's coming and says he's chopping wood and all that. Michigan State had their best year in year 1 when he got all them transfers under Mel Tucker. When he got all them transfers coming in, they were transfer U, one of them, and K9 was one of them. They beat Michigan State. They were 7-0 going into that game. Ended up being 8-0. Where did they finish? Where did they finish? So, sorry, but Michigan State is done. They're done. Go Blue.